Welcome back to another episode. So this is the video that a lot of you have been patiently or maybe impatiently waiting for. We're going to take a very close look at all the new autofocus settings on the K3 Mark III with firmware 2.0. With that said, I'm not going to go through each and every single element of all the different autofocus settings. At the end of the day, you've got your stability, and then at the other end of the extreme, you have your trackability. Everything in between that are just incremental changes to how fast the focus system will react. So we're going to go with trackability to stability. Everything in between is going to depend on what suits your needs best. Now, the scene that I'm shooting is actually just a flower blowing around in the breeze. I used the DFA 100 macro lens with a camera mounted, so you could actually see the lens barrel moving back and forth with the focus distance scale. And that should, at the end of the video, it should give you a very good idea as to how fast or slow the reaction times are with each of, going from stability up to trackability in regards to how fast the focus actually will change with every single tiny incremental change of focal distance or location. So let's just get right into it, just to try to keep the video shorter. And thanks for tuning in. Let's just get at it. And this is what the scene actually looked like. Okay, so this is type 1 with trackability set to high. This is in full auto. So pay attention to the autofocus point. And now this is with stability. So number 1 on the autofocus sensitivity. And now back to trackability. And here is the footage of the lens itself doing the autofocus. The settings are full auto with subject recognition on, with the sensitivity scale set to 1, so maximizing stability. Next we'll do trackability. Now full auto with subject recognition on, with number 5 for full trackability. this is in full auto. So pay attention to the autofocus point. Alright, so hopefully this video demonstration gives you a good idea as to the difference between number 1 stability mode versus number 5 trackability mode. At the end of the day, the basic idea behind the two differences is trackability will drive the lens for seemingly every millimeter of change within the depth or the location across the frame in regards to the focus. And for stability mode, it just takes longer, basically, for every, say, inch of movement or whatever. Anyway, if there's a larger difference in depth, it'll wait longer before it drives the lens, which is why you notice that there are larger jumps between the autofocus changes on stability mode versus trackability, which is driving the lens seemingly in pretty much real time. So again, it does depend on the subject that you're shooting, what the situation is, and that's why there is trackability, and then there's like level 5, which is trackability, then level 4, and then 3, which is standard, and then you've got 2, and then 1 for absolute stability. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully it explains and showcased what you've been wondering. And yeah, at the end of the day, you just got to go out, try all the different modes. And as I said, I am going to do another video. I'm going to do more videos. It can't just be one, because there have been changes in regards to using select expanded modes as well. The way it looks at, it focuses on the very center point and tries to keep the perimeter autofocus points kind of in junction with that. It's hard to explain without actually demonstrating exactly what it is, but that's going to require me to take pictures or take video footage of the back of the camera when I'm reviewing, so you can see exactly where the actual autofocus points are coming out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Always helps out. If you want to support the channel, that info is at the bottom of the description. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And that's it. You'll see me on my next video. I'm out.